Chosen one, listen carefully. Today is not an ordinary day. It is a turning point prepared in heaven. Long before you arrived at this moment, your name was spoken with intention. You're not here by chance or mistake. Every step you have taken has been guided by my hand. I, the Lord your God, have been watching over you, not distantly, but with love, with care, and with purpose. I saw every hidden tear. I heard every unspoken thought. I was there in the nights when weariness broke you, when you fell asleep with questions and sorrow. I did not turn away. I listened, and now I tell you, this day has been chosen for you, not because of your merit, but because of my mercy, not because you are more deserving than others, but because my grace has reached you. I have tilted the heavens in your direction. Angels have been summoned, for a new chapter is beginning in your life. The lack and emptiness that have followed you will retreat. The chains that held you, whether financial, emotional, or spiritual, are being broken even now. From my throne, I have declared provision over you, and this will not only cover your needs, but bring you into abundance. For I am not a God who subtracts, I multiply. I make a path in the wilderness. I call forth rivers in dry ground. I am the same one who kept a widow's home supplied through drought with nothing more than a handful of flour and oil. And I will do the same for you. Do not fear your debts. Do not fear what lies ahead. I am Jehovah Jireh, your provider. Shame will not mark your face, nor will despair rule your days. What I speak to you is faithful and true. If you listen and believe, even with the faith of a child, you will begin to notice signs that favor is moving in your direction. This message is not coincidence. It is my voice speaking directly to your heart. It is a living seed being planted in your spirit. From this very moment, a new season is being released over your life. Even if your eyes cannot yet see it, heaven has already signed a decree for you. Doors once sealed will open. Opportunities you thought impossible will find you, not because you earned them, but because I have prepared them. I speak to you with eternal patience, love, and power. Do not treat these words as ordinary. If you receive them in humility and faith, you will not only see change around you, you will feel transformation within you. Before I increase your resources, I will grow your faith. Before I release the harvest, I will prepare your heart so you never forget the source. I am your God, and I do not lie. What I promise, I fulfill. This moment was destined, because the time has come for my favor to rest on you. This is not about empty prayers or random hope. It is about a real encounter with my voice, opening the heavens on your behalf. As you hear these words, my spirit will stir something inside you. You will feel peace that surpasses fear and understanding that reshapes everything. Do not doubt, even if circumstances appear unchanged. I hold the final word, and my word today is provision, restoration, and abundance. These are not just words. They are keys that unlock what was once closed. If this message touches your spirit, respond in faith. That small step creates a connection between us, and from that moment grace begins to flow. When grace moves, impossibilities shift, debts fade, and the future bends toward hope. Today, heaven opens a book with your name written in it. With ink of mercy, I have begun to write blessings into your story. Every word carries promise. This day has been woven with eternal love, stitched with hope, and painted as the beginning of something new. My beloved child, the one carved into the palm of my hand, listen well. These words are not from man, but from the living God who created you. I formed you before you could think, and now I speak with a clear voice and a living promise that burns like fire in your soul. I have seen your struggles. Nothing escapes my sight. I have heard your silent cries in the night, the weary prayers whispered in fear and uncertainty. And I have counted every tear. Not one was wasted, not one ignored. I have gathered your tears as treasures in my heavenly cup. Each one speaks. Each sigh rises to me like incense. I have never been far from your pain. I have never turned away. But today I do not come only to comfort you. I come to act, to intervene with power. I come with a word that pierces the darkness like a sharpened blade. My miracle is drawing close. Yet it may not arrive in the way you imagine. It will not always come dressed in grandeur, but may appear wrapped in simplicity. Perhaps in a phone call you did not expect. Perhaps in an idea that comes quietly during your routine. Perhaps in an encounter at the most unlikely moment. Do not dismiss the ordinary, for I am the God who hides wonders in simple vessels. I am the voice from the burning bush, the one who walks on water, the one who restores life where all hope seems lost. If you are hearing these words, it is not chance. It is not random. I myself have drawn you to this moment. There is an answer here, a word crafted for your situation. Like a key, it will fit the locked doors in your life and open them. As you listen, my spirit is resting on you. Though unseen, my angels are moving in your favor. You are wrapped in a mantle of grace, woven in secret, covering you now. Even the fragments of your life that seemed broken are being gathered and reshaped. I am rewriting your story, even as you sit in stillness. You do not need to force the outcome. You do not need to control what lies beyond your reach. I am in control. All I ask is that you believe with courage. Believe with the trust of a child who never doubts their father's hand. Believe as Abraham did, when all reason said it was impossible. There is a plan, perfect, eternal, not shaped by chance, but by wisdom that knows no limits. And at the very heart of that plan is you. You're not lost. You are not forgotten. Even when you thought you were falling, my arms were beneath you. I placed angels at your side to keep your steps from stumbling. I fought battles you never even knew were being waged. You have been kept safe, preserved for this very moment. So release the burden you've been carrying. It was never yours to hold. Lay down the fear. Stop living as if your destiny rests only in your hands. I am the one who upholds the universe with the power of my word. Do you think I cannot hold your life as well? Let go of the anxiety that robs your peace. Let go of the lie that you are alone. Hear me today. I am your provider. I am your peace. I am your guide. I have already prepared paths invisible to human eyes. What you have prayed for is being shaped even now. But before it is placed in your hands, I ask you to trust me, not just to believe that I can, but to trust that I will, in my way, at my time, with blessings that last. When I give, I do not add sorrow. My gifts carry peace, direction, and purpose. This is your moment. Do not ignore it. Heaven is breathing upon you even now. Feel my spirit surrounding your mind, calming your heart, lifting the weight from your soul. These words are not empty. They are fire to your spirit, light for your darkest night. I am your God. I have not forgotten you, and I never will. Even if all others abandon you, I remain. Even if the world systems falter, I hold keys that no one could steal. You are not defeated. You are being transformed from lack to abundance, from fear to faith, from sorrow to praise. Speak it, believe it, embrace it, for what begins this very day has the power to shift your destiny forever. I am the eternal God, the same yesterday, today, and forever. Before the dawn first touched the earth, I had already written out your days with care. Your life is not a collection of random events. It is a masterpiece of purpose. Every circumstance, every delay, every loss has meaning. Nothing has slipped past my sight. Every moment has been recorded in my book. Even in the times when you felt abandoned, when prayer seemed unanswered, when silence seemed to fill the heavens, I was at work. My throne was never silent. While you cried out, I was already moving pieces into place. While you waited, I was arranging everything for your good. The delay you felt was not denial. It was timing. My timing. Eternal timing. In it, there are no mistakes. Some doors remained shut, not because I could not open them, but because they were never meant for you. Some plans crumbled, not because I failed you, but because they were not part of the destiny I wrote for you. I did not withhold doors from you to harm you, but to protect you. Some paths would have led you away from my will, and so I closed them. What looked like loss was, in truth, my protection. Every seeming setback was a redirection towards something far better. You have always been under my care, even when you didn't recognize it. I have gone ahead of you, straightening crooked ways, preparing the ground so that when you arrive, peace will meet you. Today I declare, You are standing in a divine shift. What felt like stagnation was never wasted time. It was preparation. I never send my children unprepared. What you now feel as emptiness will soon overflow. The desert around you will bloom, not first because the world outside changes, but because my word is transforming you from within. When your heart aligns with my truth, the world around you must respond. I have seen your battles, both the visible ones and the hidden ones. I know the silent wars of your mind, the doubts that creep in, the questions that rise when no one is watching. I was present even when your faith trembled, even when trust seemed to fade like smoke. Yet I never abandoned you. I never turned away. I reached out with my strong hand to hold you, for I do not measure your worth by your performance, but by my love. And my love never fails. From heaven, I am releasing provision, not only material supply, but wisdom, strength, peace, and understanding. Even now, opportunities are being set before you. Angels are at work, arranging divine moments. A call you did not expect, an idea that brings clarity, a connection once thought impossible. None of this is random. It is my hand guiding your way. Do not try to reason everything out. Some truths are not meant to be solved by logic, but embraced by faith. My kingdom does not arrive through human effort. It flows by my spirit. Fear will no longer hold your heart captive. You are not created to live crushed by anxiety or weighed down by uncertainty. Today I offer you a holy exchange. Give me your worry, and I will give you peace. Place your burdens in my hands, and I will give you rest. Release the need to control every outcome. That space is already mine. I am the one who holds your life. I am the one who opens paths where none exist. I am the defender when your strength is gone. I am the one who multiplies what little you have, restores what was lost, and heals what seemed beyond repair. See through my eyes. Look beyond the surface. What I am preparing for you is not a temporary solution, but a complete transformation. Your story is being rewritten, not by men, but by my hand. Where there was injustice, I am bringing justice. Where there was loss, I am bringing restoration. Where there was sorrow, I am planting joy. Your life will stand as living proof that I do not forsake those who love me, that I remain faithful even when faith falters. The time has come. What you planted in tears, you will harvest in joy. What you thought was lost will return multiplied. Doors that were locked will open with ease. For I, the Lord, have spoken, and when my voice goes forth, every barrier falls, every chain breaks, every shadow flees. The universe itself is sustained by my word. No star shines, no ocean moves, no breath fills a creature's lungs without my will. And you, my child, crafted in my image, are no different. I know every detail of your being, every thought, every sigh. You are not just another face in the crowd. You are not forgotten. Your life carries a unique design, unfolding with purpose across time. And now, it has reached a turning point. You are closer to your destiny than you realize. Every delay, every disruption, every unexpected twist has been part of a greater plan. What you saw as obstacles were, in truth, my signs of direction. Every no you heard was a shield of protection. What you considered failure was my hidden intervention, keeping you from unsteady ground. Through it all, you have been guided, even when you could not see it. My thoughts toward you are countless, filled with peace, hope, and the promise of restoration. Now, the moment of change has come, not just around you, but within you. The transformation begins in your spirit, then radiates outward into every part of your life. This is not only about receiving blessings, but about being placed exactly where you were always meant to be. I am lifting you into the place prepared for you from the beginning. There is a place prepared for you, one that no one else can occupy, because it was designed with you in mind. The opportunity that is approaching is not random. It was written into your destiny long before you were born. Every resource you need has already been set aside. What remains is your willingness to align with my will. Do not see your limitations as permanent walls. Do not compare yourself to others or let their voices define your worth. I did not call you to mirror anyone else. I created you to reflect my image in the way only you can. You were never meant to walk in another's shadow, but to move forward in the light of my presence. The strength for what is ahead has already been planted within you. The gifts you overlooked, the talents unseen by others, I have nurtured in secret. And now, like a hidden spring, they will rise up and flow in a way that cannot be stopped. There are people who will step out of your path in this season. Do not cling to what I am removing. Their absence is not loss, but pruning. And when I prune, it is never to harm you. It is to make room for greater growth. Trust the process. The days ahead require a renewed version of you, free from the weight of guilt, the shadows of defeat, and the burdens of the past. The old is fading away, and though the new may not yet be visible, it is already forming, ready to emerge with strength. I am clearing your horizon. What was once foggy will become clear. Questions that seemed without answers will find resolution. The scattered pieces of your life are being fitted together into order. This will not come because every circumstance instantly changes, but because I am opening your spiritual eyes. You will begin to see not only what is happening, but why. And in that understanding, peace will settle over you. Within you, I am awakening what was silenced. The voice buried beneath fear, the authority pressed down by discouragement. I am reviving it. The fire in your spirit is being reignited, not simply to keep you surviving, but to move you forward with strength and purpose. This is not the time to watch others pass by. This is your moment to walk with clarity, to speak with confidence, and to move with certainty. You will see opportunities align before you. The right people will appear at the right time. Solutions will come when you're not even searching. These will not be luck or coincidence. They will be evidence of my hand upon your life. What is unfolding now is the result of what I have been preparing in secret. Do not despise small beginnings, for in my kingdom, the smallest seed carries greatness. And within you is greatness, not because of your ability, but because of my faithfulness. Keep your heart open. The flow of heaven is already in motion. Past seasons do not define your future. I am the one who defines times and seasons, and I have declared this to be your time, your season of favor, progress, and fulfillment. The waiting season is ending. I have seen how your heart held steady in the face of unanswered questions. I watched you continue walking when the road ahead was unclear. Every step you took in faith has been noted in my book. None of it was in vain. And now, that faith will bear fruit. I am doing something new deep inside you. This is not a surface change, but an inner transformation. Old patterns of thought that once limited you, hidden habits that weighed you down, fears that shadowed you, all are being removed. Not to leave you empty, but to create space for the new I am building within you. You will be a living testimony of my power, not by repeating someone else's story, but by living your own encounter with my intervention. In this new season, your sense of direction will sharpen. The confusion that clouded you will begin to lift. Your thoughts will align with mine, and as they do, your decisions will gain strength and certainty. You will move not out of impulse, but by revelation. I am giving you discernment, not only to know what to do, but when and how to do it. Wisdom from above is being poured into you. Hope is being restored in places where it once withered. Where you once saw impossibility, you will now see potential. Where you felt weary, inspiration will rise. Where frustration lived, clarity will take its place. I am renewing your mind, not with fleeting ideas, but with living truth. Truth that reaches deep, reshapes you, and sets you free. And as this truth takes root, confusion will fade, and clarity will shine like morning light. Our decisions are becoming stronger, no longer wavering. What once felt stuck and unmovable will begin to shift with ease. Along this path, I will also reveal what you must release. Not everything you've carried is meant to continue with you. Some of the beliefs you once held as truth were never truth at all. They were fears disguised as wisdom. I am loosening those hidden knots within you, breaking the lies that chained you, and setting you free. You will no longer live under the weight of labels spoken by others. I will show you who you truly are, and that identity will become your strength. No force can strip away the purpose of one who knows their true self in me. I am also awakening you to your eternal calling, the deep purpose that has always been within you, even when it felt distant or buried. You will understand that you were never created just to endure, but to walk forward with direction and meaning. What once felt like wandering in darkness will now be illuminated like a torch lighting your path. I gave you life, but I also gave you destiny. And now that destiny is unfolding before you, like a map revealing itself piece by piece. Step by step, what once was a constant battle will begin to move with a natural flow. This ease will not come from your own strength, but because your spirit is aligning with mine. When you walk in harmony with my will, resistance turns into momentum, and doors open without force. Everything you need is already being drawn toward you. Relationships, resources, wisdom, strength, and divine connections will arrive exactly on time. Not a second early, not a moment late. I do not work by chance. Every detail of your journey is written with eternal precision. This season is not built on human effort, but carried by my grace. A grace that carves a path where none existed. A grace that makes one yes from me more powerful than 1,000 no's from the world. A grace that lifts the forgotten out of dust and sets them among the honored. A grace that transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary without warning. That grace is now being poured over your life in abundance. You cannot earn it. You do not need to deserve it. It is not wages, it is inheritance. Not temporary, but permanent. It is my gift to you. So hear me again in this sacred moment. You are stepping into something entirely new. The past no longer has a claim on you. What has been will not dictate what is to come. No shadow of history can dim the light I have chosen to shine upon you. No chain can withstand the power of my word. And over your life, I have spoken blessing, not judgment. Restoration, not loss. Companionship, not abandonment. Chosen one, this is no ordinary day. This moment carries weight and purpose. From the heights of eternity, your name has been spoken with intention. Every step has led you here, guided by my hand. I have not watched from afar. I have been close, seeing every tear shed in silence, hearing every thought you could not express, standing with you through sleepless nights when answers fell far away. I noticed it all. I heard it all. And today, I declare, this is the day I have prepared for you. Not because you earned it, but because of my mercy. Not because you were more deserving, but because my grace has reached you. I have bent heaven toward you. I have commanded my angels to prepare, for something new is about to be born in your life. The drought of scarcity is ending. The chains that bound you emotionally, financially, and spiritually are breaking. From my throne, I have declared, provision will flow into your life, not only to meet your needs, but to establish abundance. I'm not the God who takes away. I am the God who multiplies. I am the one who makes a way in the wilderness and brings streams into dry places. I am the same God who sustained a widow with just a little flour and oil so that her house never lacked during famine. In that same way, I will provide for you. Do not fear your debts. Do not worry about your tomorrow. I am Jehovah Jireh, your provider. Shame will not touch you. Despair will not rule you.